Money is a function of value creation. Money is a function of the type of mental capital you have, which is your knowledge, ideas, wisdom, tools, strategies, information, multiplied by your relationships. People, networks, mentors, family, friends, and the bridge between them is business. So number one, recover more cash, keep more of what you make. Number two, strategically engineer wealth, find out your target, reverse engineer, build the plan. It might be paying off loans, might be turning on cash flow with the existing investments, which takes me to part number three. Part number three is accelerate investment income. Look at all of your existing assets, and if they're not creating cash flow, they're slowing you down. Don't get trapped in that accumulation where you got wealth being a function of how much money you put in, how much risk you're willing to take, and number three, how long you're willing to wait. I just think Heinz doesn't have it right when they're like, the best things come to those who wait. Are you shitting me? Things get lost for those who wait, Like, sometimes you gotta capitalize. And I think it's crazy when the market doesn't go well, you're gonna start seeing articles when it starts going south of, well, if you wanna retire, maybe move to Ecuador. Yeah, sure, if you like dysentery and you don't care if your family's around, that's a great idea. It's really cheap to live there. Plus, when you have diarrhea all the time, you don't need to eat, you're not hungry. Like, this is not good advice. It's going to that accumulation model. Wealth equals money times rate times time. No, it doesn't. Money is a function of value creation. Money is a function of the type of mental capital you have, which is your knowledge, ideas, wisdom, tools, strategies, information, multiplied by your relationships. People, networks, mentors, family, friends, and the bridge between them is business. That's what business is. It just bridges mental capital and relationship capital so you can serve, solve problems, and deliver value, and as a byproduct, money. So when people think that they have a money problem, it's never a money problem. Number one, if you can write a check, not a money problem. Number two, it's an idea or people problem. You're one idea or one relationship away from solving it, if you know how to tap into that. That's win then play. Win then play is we leverage mental capital, not financial capital. Financial capital leverage can be really risky. So this third piece of creating economic independence is accelerating investment income, turning on the cash flow tap instead of accumulating, keeping money in motion. The fourth thing is a game changer. It's to scale business revenue. Scaling to me is if we were trying to climb this hotel, we'd put a ladder up against it. The way that some people try to scale is they try to leap up the building like they think they're Spider-Man and they're gonna get to the top. The reality is they're gonna fall and crash. The better way to scale is you let go of one thing and then you grab the next, which means delegation instead of relegation. Relegation is you just tell someone to get something done, they have no clue what you're talking about, and then you expect them to do it just like you would have done. Delegation is not giving someone a task, but having them own a role. R-O-L-E. They own that role just like it was their business, and you support it when they ask rather than micromanage them. That is a game changer. And then you start saying, just like there was the lifeboat today, there's the lifeboat of your activities. If you could only do 5 activities and nothing else, what would those 5 activities be? Delegate everything else, but you take your time to get there. Let go of one thing, grab the next. Let go of the next thing, grab the next. That's proper scale. And your business will probably get you to economic independence faster than all other components combined. Now, the fifth one is my favorite, though, because the fifth one takes into consideration that you're your greatest asset, not a stock or a bond or a piece of real estate. It's you. And the last piece is to make it count. The last piece is to live your legacy, not just leave one. The last piece is to define success, to create a game that's worth winning, and make sure the juice is worth the squeeze, and you live into that. It's the make it count segment, right? Benjamin Franklin said, wealth is not the man that has it, but the man that lives it. So when you treat yourself as your greatest asset, you take care of yourself, then all of a sudden you have more to give. So that make it count for me was saying, okay, we're gonna spend 2 months in Italy. We're gonna get, and the way we won then played in that is I booked the flights, getting there and then not coming back for 2 months. We booked the villa, so I had to operate differently in my business. I had 18 months. We got really serious about what I was doing and not doing, and guess what? Everyone on my team got to mature. It's kind of like the helicopter parent. If you're always around, you're the helicopter parent of your business. And you are the lowest paid person in that business a lot of the time because you'll solve the problems, because you love it, you care about it, you care about the people that you take care of. I've yet to meet the chiropractors like, I became a chiropractor because I want to be rich as shit. No, you guys were like, I want to help people and heal them. I'm the one that comes in and is like, I'm going to help you guys be rich as shit, right? Because like, my son is so severely disappointed that I'm not a doctor. You know, he's always like, Dad, like when we're like, hey, we're going to the chiropractor, he's like, why aren't you a chiropractor? I'm like, I help chiropractors, buddy. He's like, I know, but it'd be really nice if you were one. I'm like, buddy, someone's got to help these guys with their finances. They're pretty effed up in their finances, and you know. And every time he's disappointed, I'm like, you're just going to have to settle for a multi-millionaire father. I mean, what can I say, you know? My favorite is when my kids made the mistake once of asking if they were rich. Dad, are we rich? I'm like, oh, well, I'm rich. I don't know about you yet. You got like $1,000. It's really yet to be determined. So, make it count. Recover cash. Strategically engineer wealth. Find that economic independence. Accelerate investment income. Find those resources to turn into cash flow. Scale your business. Invest there first. Don't invest in other people's dreams before you've funded your own. Then make it count. That's how you get economic independence. At economic independence, you've already won the game. What do you want to do to play? What's your vision? How do you want to swing for the fences? Like when that's not an impediment, but it's an asset, it's a game changer. And like, here's the huge advantage. Most people in this world are thinking, I need to save 10% of my income and earn 10% on that in a place they don't even control the 10% earnings. I'm teaching you, what if you could take 100% of your freaking income and invest 100% of that income? Because, you're already economic independent. Your active income isn't required for your lifestyle. This is really good, I'm telling you. That's how I got to go to Italy. So, like, I'm not teaching anything that I haven't tried and done myself. So, and that we haven't had a lot of other people implement and do themselves. You know, Mike shared a couple examples here. So, look, I could talk forever, but the bottom line is, it's me and food. So I think we need to eventually eat, you know? And I just really respect that I had some time to share with you guys. And this is the part where I'm going to actually give you an opportunity to buy something. You know, I'm not selling, I'm giving you an opportunity to buy. And here's what I'm hoping that you buy is a better financial future where you change your family's financial destiny. Like, I'm not here to save you a few bucks. That'll be great, we'll do it. I'm not here to make sure that a little broken piece in your finances get handled. I'm here for a complete transformation and shift of your financial life that leads to a legacy that lasts. That could be generations, that your great-great-grandkids know who you are, what you stand for, and that you contributed to their life, not just with the money that you leave behind, but the non-monetary assets like your philosophies, like your values, like game-changing stuff.